Lyndsay Keith, who do you think won the week and who lost the week?
Donald Trump definitely won the week, especially with the Israel-Hamas news. I mean, as we already talked about for quite a length of time, this is historic and incredible. And even if he doesn't win the Nobel Peace Prize tomorrow, it doesn't matter. This will go down in history forever. I think Katie Porter is the loser of the week because the clip that you just showed actually came out after she essentially walked out of an interview. And as the top candidate for governor in California, you know, it's very concerning. It's one thing to yell at your staff and be a jerk. It's another thing to not be able to sit through an interview with basic questions and want to get up and walk away, and how she responded. So if you haven't seen this clip of her being interviewed, Google it, because really, to me, if you're going to be a public facing person and you want to be a governor of a state, then you have to know how to speak to journalists. And if you can't do that and you can't take tough questions, and I don't think these were tough questions that the journalist was asking, no. They were good questions, but not tough. Then you have no place to be running for governor. And I think everyone should see that. Every Californian should see that, because
I have a feeling that'll come up in a couple ads.
Yeah, so she's my loser of the week.
Rob Bluey, who won and lost?
Well, I'll stick with Lyndsay's theme. Since she picked President Trump as the winner, I'll take Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, who were behind the scenes doing a lot of the negotiations. And Sean, as we alluded to earlier, were just treated horribly by so many in the legacy media for their efforts. And so they really do deserve the credit here for helping to get this across the finish line. Obviously, pending the final release, which we'll pray about here in the coming days. Now, as terms of loser, I'm going to go with New Jersey, because Mickey Sherrill, the Democrat candidate there, has seen her lead vanish. Jack Ciattarelli, who you mentioned earlier, is surging, and coming off the debate last night, I think is in a strong position. Just as Donald Trump made significant gains last year in 2024, I think New Jersey could be turning red, believe it or not.
All right, I hate to interrupt this conversation, but tonight, if you are looking for a great night's sleep, I'm going to help you big time. I switched over to Boll & Branch sheets, and my goodness, they have made a huge difference. They are so comfortable to get into every night. I love them so much. I literally ordered a second pair the other night and paid for them myself. That's how great these things are. And you can join me as well. The thread count, the quality is unbelievable. There's a 30-day guarantee, so you literally have nothing to lose. If you want a better night's sleep, it starts with your bedding. Go to bollandbranch.com/Spicer to save 15%. That's BOLLAND branch.com/Spicer for 15% off and free shipping. bollandbranch.com/Spicer for a great night's sleep. All right, back to the conversation. It's not time to go to sleep just yet. Arynne, you had a great op-ed in the Washington Times. Is that going to be your winner? I was going to bring it up.
It's so funny you say that. Yes, it was. No, I have two quick winners, and then I have my loser. I'll be really fast because I know we're almost out of time here. But yes, I did have an op-ed. Thank you, Sean, for reading it. I really appreciate that. It was about Trump's EB-5 immigrant investor program. We talk a lot about immigration in this country when it comes to especially illegals, criminal illegals. And we know President Trump has done an incredible job of sealing the border, getting rid of criminals. But what people also need to look into is the fact that he is draining the brain power of other nations in the world, which I love, and bringing top entrepreneurs all around the world to America to invest in the American economy. This program adds about $185 billion to GDP. Every single investor that comes in, on average, adds 45 jobs to the U.S. economy. It's an amazing program. It is immigration as a weapon, not a weakness. So definitely recommend everyone check out this article, because President Trump is doing so much. He doesn't even get credit for programs like this, and he really should. And I love it. I do want to give another quick winner, which is Bari Weiss being written up in the New York Times that she was essentially forced out of for selling the free press to Paramount. That is awesome. So I did want to just mention that quickly. And then losers of the week, Hassan Piker's dog.
It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop. Jesus Christ, what are you doing? You're being such a baby.
Hassan Piker, again, revealing the left's hidden cruelty that's not so hidden, where the mask slips. In a live stream this week, he was using a shock collar on his dog, and the dog yelped. So it's not very positive. I hate to end the show on that kind of a note.
No, well, we won't, because
I was going to say the positive is I feel like this got so much attention that if there's like an animal, is it animal protective? It's not like child protective services. Some services, animal cruelty. This is certainly going to be investigated. So while the dog was the loser this week, I think the dog might be the winner next week.
Okay, we'll contact Animal Services, the Animal Welfare League. That's what we call it in Alexandria. Anyway, my winner of the week, you guys already took it, which is good because I want to give the Navy a shout out. President Trump and the Navy celebrating 250 years of amazing naval power and service. So thank you to the U.S. Navy and everything that's done. Great opportunity last Sunday to pay tribute, and in Philadelphia this week. My loser of the week, the entire Virginia ticket. What Jay Jones did is going to sink that entire ticket and propel everyone on the Republican side to victory. Thank you guys for being here. Well, if you enjoyed this content, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and click the notification bell to get more.